So bloody and so satisfying. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 revenge kills in anime. Think you know anime? Click below to sign in with your Google or Facebook accounts and take the new quiz on WatchMojo.com for your chance to win a prize from Culturefly. For this list, we're taking a look at the times in anime where characters got revenge in the best way possible. But keep in mind, we won't be including times when villains took their own lives, such as when Mustang beat Envy. Number 10, Justice Gets Severed. Afro Samurai. It's a classic tale of vengeance. Boy watches his father get his head cut off by a creepy gunslinger in search of a legendary headband. Boy grows up to become Samuel L. Jackson, gets himself a sword, and starts killing his way to his hated enemy. The simplicity of this anime is by far its greatest strength, with the final showdown not disappointing when it comes to the crazy factor. Despite getting stabbed through the head with a spike, Afro manages to brush it off, somehow, and finally avenges his pappy by butchering the anorexic Justice until he's nothing more than bloody chunks. Number 9, it's always the Goblins. Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. Out to all future adventurers, get yourself some good gear, grind the hell out of those stats, and treat all goblins like they're the final boss. Because either way, someone is guaranteed to get axed off by those little green bastards. In this instance, everyone's favourite priest Minato was the one who paid the price when a goblin sniped him with a crossbow. So much for divine protection. No matter, since after gaining a much lovelier replacement in the form of Mary, the group managed to grow stronger as a unit and end up wiping out the entire Goblin squad with a fierce counterattack. Number 8, a lesson in class etiquette. Akame ga kill. Now this is what you call baptism by fire. Despite presenting themselves as good Samaritans, Arya and her wealthy family turned out to be nothing more than sadists, who made the fatal mistake of torturing Tatsumi's friends to death. After having his eyes open to the cruelty of the Empire and closing off his heart, the future member of Night Raid pays back the psycho child for her hospitality by bisecting her with a single swing of his sword. Given what she put Seo through, it's the very least she deserved. Number 7, Odasaku Falls. Bungo Stray Dogs. What does it take for a man who has sworn off killing to change his philosophy? Well, blowing up his adopted kids will certainly do the trick. After Gide and his unit of Death Wish soldiers push the Port Mafia grunt too far, Odasaku finally gives them what they've been longing for via a series of headshots. Things finally come to a head when he and Gide engage in one hell of a shootout, both using their ability to predict the future in order to try and outwit the other. Despite getting revenge for his kids by gunning Gide down, Odasaku still loses his life in the process. RIP to the OG. Number 6, don't mess with the Red Comet. Mobile Suit Gundam.
Char, you're not saying that you were indeed a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. You can thank your father for this.
For all the vast wealth and resources that came with being the rulers of the Principality of Zeon, the Zabi family were pretty much doomed from the start. Why? Because they made the mistake of killing Char Aznable's father and thinking he'd get over it. While he did pick off Gama Zabi earlier in the ultimate betrayal, it just can't compare to the ridiculousness of his assassination of Kycilia Zabi.
Garma, I'm sending your sister to join you. Consider this my farewell present.
There aren't many pilots who could pull off a headshot in zero gravity while their target is inside a moving space shuttle. Number 5, so long, Moby Dick. ReZero, starting life in another world.
Tell me, why do you wield that sword?
Simply because this is all I have.
Turns out that the infamous flying monster known as the White Whale made a big mistake when it killed Teresa van Astria because her hubby knows how to hold a grudge. With Rem and Subaru's help, the old geezer Wilhelm managed to pull off a Captain Ahab by bringing down the whale after slicing the ever-loving shit out of it. It's a hard-fought battle, but it turns out Wilhelm's drive and skill with a blade is more than the demon beast can handle. That's not a pretty way to go.
My dear. I love you! Forever!
Number 4, Lockon, Locks On. Mobile Suit Gundam 00.
Ptolemy will depart as soon as we've finished resupplying. That all right?
Yeah.
While Lyle Dillendy may have shared his twin brother's smoldering good looks and inherited his place as a Gundam Meister, his mobile suit, as well as the moniker of Lockon Stratos, there's one thing that this younger sibling has that his beloved bro didn't. A revenge kill on the man responsible for the death of his family, Ali Al-Sanchez. Also responsible for the death of the original Lockon, the rather infamous agent of the Innovators may be a top-notch mercenary, but his bravado doesn't do him any favors when he finds himself getting pumped full of lead.
Sucker!
Number 3, Chains of the Heart. Hunter x Hunter.
およそ関わりのない人間を殺すとき、お前たちは一体何を考え、何を感じているんだ。
別に何も。
くすめ。
And just like that, the spider lost one of its legs. While Gon may have brutally exacted revenge upon Pitou later down the line, it just can't compare to Kurapika, who had been gunning for the members of the Phantom Troop ever since they slaughtered his clan just to get their thieving hands on their Scarlet Eyes. Luckily for him, he just happened to have Nen attributing both a conjurer and a specialist. With his signature chains by his side, the lone Kurta survivor turned himself into the ultimate spider killer, to the point where not even a titan like Uvogin stood much of a chance. Number 2, The Next Student. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba.
何の話だ。
俺が食った鱗炊きの弟子の数だよ。
They never said the selection exam would be easy, but who knew it would be this deadly? Faced with the most terrifying demon we've ever seen, Tanjirou selflessly throws himself into battle to save a fellow examinee. It soon becomes apparent that this gluttonous demon is actually the one who did in a whole lineage of Urokudaki's pupils, including the two who trained Tanjirou to wield the blade, Makomo and Sabito.
その後すぐ動きがガタガタになったからな。手足を引きちぎってそれから。
Despite the seemingly impossible odds and the demon's hardened neck, Tanjirou is able to dig deep, decapitate the beast, and allow his ghostly tutors to rest with the knowledge that the future is in good hands. Number 1, Bang! Cowboy Bebop.
You won't need all those weapons if we run away together, you know that.
Not only is this what many consider to be a pitch-perfect ending to the Space Cowboy's journey, but also an excellent personification of the futility of revenge. Following Julia's murder, Spike sets out on one last run in order to end his future comrade Vicious once and for all.
I told you before, Spike. I'm the only one who can kill you and set you free. Those words apply to you as well, Vicious. Either way, it's going to end here.
While watching him finally gun down the man who caused him so much misery might seem cathartic on the surface, the fact it also results in the coolest guy in the galaxy dying moments after makes this outcome the epitome of bittersweet. Sif Gold indeed.
Bang.
So which of these revenge kills did you find the most satisfying? Let us know in the comments below, check out one of these other videos, and subscribe to Watch Mojo.